don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to nowhere.
Hello there everyone, this is Tom, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at Power of the Prime's Legends class Roadtrap. And I have them both, so we'll be doing Battle Slash, his review, probably the next video. So real quick look, here he is in the packaging, standard kind of packaging. On the back of the packaging you get this little brief bio here, if I can get it to work right. Ooh, where did it go? Here it is. You can read that if you want to, and if not, I won't hold it against you. So I'm gonna crack this guy out of his figure, this figure out of his packaging, and we'll go from there. Out of the packaging, Roadtrap comes with a card, and he is Alchemist Roadtrap. Develops a chemical that sabotages enemy systems. That means he excretes goo. Ew. Alright. Additionally, he comes with his little folded up instruction sheet, which I mean, if anybody needs it, right there it is, and you can pause it and do whatever you need to if you need to read it or see it, if it's to where you can with that glare. Sorry. There you go. Alright, so that was his instructions. He has some really nice paintwork on him. He's got some silver right here. That's a tampographed Decepticon symbol. He's got little lights right there, if you can see. He has a silver and red face. He's got a little bit of red paint right there, and on the other shoulder. This is, it feels like plastic. Yeah, I think the black is plastic. The yellow is, no it's not. That's paint. That black is paint. Okay, the yellow is paint. The red down here is paint on blue. And then you got the silver and the yellow right there. Back of the figure looks like this. He got some big old heel spurs, and I suppose that's for his combined mode, which is fine. I've seen a lot worse Legends figures than this, let me tell you. Real quick, for scale comparisons, he's coming in at 3.5, which is what he should be coming in at. Width wise, we're looking at roughly a little better than 2, maybe 2.25 from shoulder to shoulder. Depth wise, let's see, what's the deepest part on this thing? Probably would be this. And he's coming in at an inch. You can't see it. He's coming in at 1.25 inches right here, which you still may not have been able to see, but trust me, it was 1.25 inches. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do some. Excuse me for knocking the camera. Ah, what's going on here? Let's go ahead and do some size comparisons real quick. For you Classics fans, here he is with a Seeker. For you movie fans, here he is with movie Bumblebee. And you can see he's obviously Legend scaled. Okay, for you Beast Wars fans, here he is with Your Friend and Mine. Maybe. Quick Strike. I've got to fix those hip joints. There he is with Quick Strike. For you animated fans, there he is with Animated RC. And for a modern perspective, here he is with Power of the Prime Swoop. Okay. I guess the last thing we have to do is compare him to a Legend scale figure. Damn it, Tom! What the hell are you making me fall over for? And fix my shoulder pad! Yes, Nemesis. The things we do to keep our bots happy. Let's see here. Articulation in this mode. Let me zoom in just a pinch here. Ooh, wrong way. Articulation in this mode. The head is on a swivel. It's a mushroom peg. So it's not going to, it's just going to swivel around. You can't see. It's just going to swivel around. It's not going to go up or down because it's on a mushroom peg. The arms have this reverse butterfly joint here, which is kind of helpful, I guess. Alright, maybe. They're on a ball joint. You can see it right there. So you can't get them all the way around because they stop right here. But it'll go back that far. I mean, that's it. That's as far as it's going to go back. Unless you reverse butterfly it. But still, the elbow is on a ball joint. Up and all the way around, so it gives you your bicep swivel, and the hand is a fixed piece, but it is painted, so there's always that. Because of the transformation here, there is no waist swivel whatsoever. Hips are, they're not T-jointed, they're individual jointed because of the way they join here at the crotch, but he is able to do the American splits with no problem, and he can do the Chinese splits, literally splitting himself in the process. You know, that's just painful looking at. I just no. Knee will get you all of 90 degrees if you want it without doing anything else. And the foot, oh, and it's on a ball joint, a very large ball joint, which gets you your thigh rotation right there. Okay. The foot itself doesn't, I mean, it's got this hinge right here, if you can see it, and it lets it move up and down a little bit, but that's about all it's going to do. He's got a really interesting head sculpt. Let me see if I can maybe zoom in on that a little bit. He has a, oop, pardon me, that's a really interesting head sculpt. I do like that quite a bit. Okay. So I guess the next step is to transform him. Let me tell you, as I've mentioned on several occasions, I transform these figures before I actually do it on camera, just to see how difficult it is. And this is one that I tried to follow the instructions that were given. Yeah, if you follow the instructions, you've got to infer a few things. Alright, so the first thing you do is you come down here and you remove these little bits like that. Okay. Straighten out the legs here like this, and you can take this opportunity to go ahead and peg them together into the cab section that they will become. So now you have something that looks like this. Okay, like that. Now the trick is to try and keep this thing as level with the thighs and this way as you can at this point. Bring your arms here down and around, and there's a tab right here that's going to plug in right here, and this little tab right here is going to go into this depression right here. So just line everything up and push that into place. Okay, I may be jumping ahead of myself here. Hang on a second. First thing you do, let me see here. This is where it got me. This whole top section here, this piece and this piece, are movable. They rotate, and you can rotate them down just like this, reconnect them right here, and this is how your cab gets maneuvered into place. And again, you've got to try and keep these things just as straight. This is the thighs. You got to keep the thighs just as straight as you can. Trust me, you will want that here in a minute. Tuck them back up in there if you can. So rotate your arms down and find those ports in the depression there, and just give it a squeeze. And there's a little bit right here that sticks out. It's going to go right in the hand, just like that. As I tell my daughter, that's its home. That's where it wants to be. That's where it should be. So let's do that again on this side. We're going to use that reverse butterfly joint to bring this in. Take your arm here and make sure it's in place. Come around here and put that little bit right there into that hole there, and then just maneuver your arm here so that everything kind of lines up and clicks into place. Well, it doesn't really click, but, and then bring your thing down so that it goes in the hole, just like that right there. Okay, now again, I spent probably 20 minutes trying to figure out this top piece moved, and the directions were crap. So yeah, next, this part here needs to be tucked into here, and when you do this, keep pressure on this thing. Okay, right through here, keep pressure on it, because this does not want to do what it's supposed to do. Rotate the head and tuck that in, and you know you got it right when the head sits right here almost flush with this little bar here. And this coming in is going to split these pieces a little bit. There's nothing you can do about it. That's transformation. It sort of rolls, but not very well. In this mode, all the truck parts come through. You still have the Decepticon symbol right there. You've got this big old hollow section here in the back. Underside cleans up fairly well. This thing suffers from, it really needed a lock clip of some kind, something that would go across. You know, you could hide it right here in the hood or something if you needed to. That would have made this thing really nice, because it's got lots of nice paint on it and it looks good. But transformation the first time, no. And here he is, all transformed up into his vehicle mode. That transformation was a bear the first time I did it, and I don't look forward to doing it again. Let's see here. Size comparison wise, he is coming in at just shy of 3 inches in this mode. Width wise, he's coming in at a little better than 1.5 inches, and height wise, we're looking at the tip there, right there, about 1.5 inches. Here he is with that bumblebee that I absolutely hate from Generations line. And here he is with Classics Prime, just to give you a sense of scale there. Okay. So, to get this thing into combined mode, Battle or Road Trap here, whatever his name is, he combines and forms the lower legs. And it's really a rather simple combination. Transformation rather. You just pull this part, you pull the head out, okay, rotate it around, you split this right down the middle. Okay, come and pop your windshield up, and you can pull your legs down, and that is him in his combined mode. Now, if you have him like this, you don't really have a leg joint, a knee joint. So what I have discovered is if you unplug this section right here and just bend it backwards like this, this gives you access to his knee. It frees up his knee joint. So, and it doesn't look horrible. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's the best looking thing, you know, under the sun and the moon, but it does work. So there's that. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does the Power of the Primes Legend Scaled Roadtrap scale with Metroplex? And there you can see him in the hand of Metroplex, and he's just a regular legend size figure. And here he is in his robot mode to give you the sense of scale. Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.